Okay, it's good to go. What up, guys? Today we're going to talk about the Hindu holiday called MahaShivratri. Okay, that means the great night of Shiva. So, this is not really a holiday. It's not like President's Day or something where you just kind of chill and then like buy things on discount. It's more of it's a spiritual holiday. It's for yogis. It's for mystics. Anybody who wants to enhance their life. Use this as a portal time to enhance their life. And you don't have to be a yogi. You could still be a householder and just, benefit from this process. But I thought I'd tell you a little bit about it, why you want to do it, and like what kind of practices you can do so that you can get interested in this as well and maybe do it yourself. So we're coming up on it this year, 2024. It's on March 8th this year in America. It's just before a new moon. That's part of the reasoning behind this holiday. And so Shivratri, just Shivratri, night of Shiva. This occurs 12 or 13 times a year, I want to say. And it's just before the new moon of every lunar calendar month. So the 14th day of the lunar calendar, it's always a Shivratri. Okay, and so MahaShivratri, this one's very special because I don't know how many of you are into astrology or Hinduism or anything like that, but the cosmic pranas on this day are such that it causes a natural, like, intense upsurging of pranas, of energies from below. From below, I want to say. Below and above, who cares? Either way, these energies, they're proceeding in a vertical fashion. So the idea behind it is that to maximally benefit from the energies of this auspicious day, which occurs when the Earth is at a certain point in the northern hemisphere, like it's about to be in 6 days, you can really benefit from the sadhana that you do during this time. And at bare minimum, what you can do is just stay awake all night. That's it's like New Year's Day, but like on roids to the max, right? So you stay up the whole night. This is how you can benefit at minimum from the energies. It's obviously better if you're doing it all in a mindful, yogic type of way, doing your sadhanas, maybe pranayama, chanting, puja, which is, worship, sort of devotional things with an altar or to a chosen deity. You can do all these things. Isha, Sadhguru's association, he has his own sort of prescribed methodologies that you can use as well. I do highly recommend that since he kind of sponsors like the largest, as far as I know, this is the largest MahaShivratri celebration anywhere. I assume there's probably like 10,000 people there. And they live stream it from India for free. So I'm personally going to throw that up on my TV. I'm going to cast that and play that at least some of the night. I think he's doing a meditation around midnight. So I'd love to join that in my time, Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Coast of America. I'm going to tune in for that. There's also, they have like performances of music and art and just things of that nature to entertain you the whole night, keep you awake. And so for me, okay, we'll get back to the Isha Kriya. So for me, though, this is kind of part of it, actually. One of the important things that I want to do is called Pancha Bhuta Kriya. And this is something specific that Sadhguru sponsors from his center in Coimbatore, India. This is the Isha Yoga Center. And the main one, there's one in America too, in McMinnville, Tennessee. But Pancha Bhuta Kriya, this means Kriya of the 5 elements. So there's something called Bhuta Shuddhi in yoga. That means cleansing of the elements. And it's kind of its own sort of category of yoga, of a practice you can do to elevate the mind through targeting the physical body, just like Hatha yoga, right? The pretzel stuff that we all do in America. We know and love, right? Shivasana. We love Shivasana, lying on the ground. Bhuta Shuddhi. So this is kind of like an etheric, mostly etheric version of that, I want to say. So it's advertised as offering you an intense sort of version of Bhuta Shuddhi where, okay, so you get to benefit in the same way as that, but it's like the equivalent of doing a lot of the Bhuta Shuddhi. So you get like an intense effect. As far as I know, not doing too much. And the reason why is, so what you need to do, this isn't free. This is like a service that you purchase. So you purchase a webcast, I imagine. And so Sadhguru will be in the chamber of the Dhyanalinga. There's this very important energy form device that he created through, help with a team as well, at that center there. And so it's basically this amazing meditation room. It has this huge pillar called the Dhyanalinga, huge, incredible, fascinating backstory behind what that is. Basically, he used psychic, supernormal, etheric methodologies to basically create a living guru in the form of a stone. So he created artificial set of 7 chakras within this stone, and it has the effect of being like an eternal guru. It's just like sitting in the presence of a guru all the time. And so it helps you with meditation. At least that's what I've heard from, accounts of people being in that chamber. It's like very easy to meditate. That's kind of the idea. That's the benefit. Imbibing the Guru Darshan without, like Sadhguru, he's got stuff to do. He's always going around. He can't just sit around for us to like enjoy his miasma of enlightenment, right? So it's one of my goals to go to this Dhyanalinga. Anyway, so the webcast is from the Dhyanalinga for this Pancha Bhuta Kriya. And so we're receiving the grace of this energy form, this linga, through time and space, through the screen, right? Just like we're hearing me now through the screen. And so it's a very cool, rare opportunity to receive the presence of this thing. And while that's happening, so Sadhguru's doing some mystical stuff, probably, right? As he always does, secretly. And but you have to get this kit, too. You want to get this kit of specific items that help facilitate the Kriya. And so one of them is consecrated vibhuti. That's ash. You put it on the third eye, the Agya chakra. Agya, Agna, I've seen both. I'm going to say Agya for now. So you put that on the third eye, the Vishuddhi chakra, Anahata, heart chakra, and the Manipuraka, the solar plexus chakra. You put it on the 4 chakras leading up to the Shivratri. And that accomplishes something. I don't know. Some mystical stuff. It prepares you, right? So this vibhuti, though, is consecrated in the Dhyanalinga chamber, so it's got some extra sauce going on to it. Okay? Second item is a black shawl. You wear it. It kind of helps you receive the energies of the Dhyanalinga, I believe is what I read. And there's also bhumi. So this is like consecrated earth or particles of earth. I don't know. Particles of earth. All right, so there's some stuff in the kit pertaining to the 5 elements. Okay, and the 5th element is like Akash, space, if anyone was wondering. But yes, so the reason why you want to do this, the reason why it's valuable, is it prepares you for the next night, for the actual MahaShivratri. So this is the night before on the East Coast, where I live. It's 10 p.m. And it's only half an hour. But you're cleansing, you're strengthening the 5 elements within your body so that you have more stable body and mind. So this is actually beneficial even if you don't choose to stay up all night for MahaShivratri. It's still going to benefit you if you have health ailments and psychological instability. So both of those things I definitely need help with. I have a severe illness, so this is going to help me with that. And I definitely want to get as much help as I can leading up to the Shivratri so I can benefit from it the most, okay? So definitely recommend looking into that. Pancha Bhuta Kriya, okay? Go to the Isha website, check it out. But for me and my girlfriend, we're going to stay up this year. She's recently gotten interested in Hinduism stuff, and Buddhism stuff. And so, like the last few months. So I brought up this MahaShivratri thing to her, and she's down for all of it. So we're going to try to stay up all night. We're either going to go to the live watch party. Watch party sounds lame, but that's kind of what it is. The live celebration here in Massachusetts. Well, I'm in Rhode Island, but like that's the closest one, I suppose, to me. It's in Chelmsford, Massachusetts, and it's going to be a live watch party to see the live stream from India. And so we either go there, or my preference actually is to stay here, because I don't know that I can actually stay up all night, all that time, to be honest. Like I said, my energies aren't like a normal person's. They're very sensitive. I don't know when I'm going to hit a wall and just be like, it's sleep time. There's nothing I can do about it. No willpower. Just got to hit the sack, right? So I don't know when that's going to happen for me. And I know that if I'm at home, I can control that better by like doing whatever activity is most appealing to my psyche. So I can walk around whenever I want. I can watch a show whenever I want. I can hit some tea whenever I want. Make some food, Just take things easy. Like staying up all night is not an easy thing, especially if you have a health ailment. So my personal preference is to stay here. In my own dojo, I've got an altar. We've got an altar, like a Hindu altar. We've got sage on it, a Tibetan singing bowl, statues that I personally brought back from India when I went to Bangalore in 2017. I learned Sudarshan Kriya there. I have a little mini video about it. But yeah, so we've got this mystical altar we burn incense on. And so what we're going to make that all mystical as part of our sadhana leading up to the day. Pray to Ganesh and Shiva for assistance on various things. And so, yeah, we've got all this fun stuff going on here. My personal preference, do it from home, live stream on the TV here and there, probably watch some kind of shows and make food just to stay up, because at minimum, it sounds like just staying up, sitting is going to enhance your life in some kind of way. Okay, I'm guessing ideally you have some kind of yogic predisposition already. You're consciously and mindfully focusing on raising your consciousness, ideally. Like, I don't know how much it's going to benefit some random person who's like treating it like New Year's or something, to be honest. Definitely don't drink, I would think, on this day if you want to actually like gain benefit. But yeah, so if you guys personally want to like see what you can do on this day to benefit, if you don't have sadhana practices, spiritual practices that you do, yeah, I mean, do pranayama, do chanting if you want. But the ones that Isha recommends, at least, so the first one that I'm going to do is called the Bhairavi Stuthi. This is a feminine goddess linga form that Sadhguru created. And there's a whole kind of consecrated mantra that he created to go along with it. And chanting it, I would say I want to include it in this night because I think it'll be cool to balance, or yes, to balance the energies by showing devotion to the feminine principle as well as Shiva, especially because this is kind of commemorating Shiva's wedding to Parvati, right? So that mantra, though, that has the power to bring forth fearlessness within us. Bhairavi literally means like the one who's beyond fear. Okay, so an enlightened being is essentially what that is. One quality is fearlessness. Okay, so that mantra has kind of like a mystical power to help entrain that. So I'm going to include that, do 3 rounds. It takes like 15 minutes, maybe less if you're fast. I'm going to include that. On the Isha website, there's a whole like sort of ritual outline that you can do leading up to the day. And so this includes like herbal showers. It includes tying a black cloth to your arm. Depending on if you're male or female, it's going to change right to left. What else? So there's a specific mantra you want to do at sunrise and sunset called the Yoga Yogeshwara chant. Okay? So you want to do that 12 times in the morning and at sunset. And then on game day, it's 112. So like there's variations. Shiva Namaskar. Shiva, I want to say it's some kind of yogic Kriya. Some kind of yogic, what is it called? A flow, a yoga flow. That's what they call it, right? I've never done hatha yoga because of my health, so I don't know about that side of things, okay? But yeah, go check that out and see what appeals to you. Do some mystical chants. Do some push-ups. I don't know why I thought of that. Do some push-ups. Make some good food. Do fasting. Do some fasting if that's your cup of tea. But for me, I'm just going to do whatever it takes to stay up all night, have a good time, and just do whatever kriyas and meditations seem like they're fun and cool to do at that time. All right? So guys, this is MahaShivratri. I didn't explain the ideology behind it. The dark night of Shiva. The reason why it's darkness is because Shiva is that which is not. Okay, so he embodies the ultimate God principle, the God the unmanifest, right? So that's the intelligent infinity, right? Then there's manifest gods like the other deities. I would say Brahma and Vishnu off the top of my head are, I think they're examples of the manifest version of God. Okay, so anyway, that's why it's about darkness. It's about divine darkness, the most divine darkness, okay? The infinite potential. Okay, anyway, we'll leave it there. Look into this for yourself. Go to the Isha website. They've got tons of great information on all of this. It's a great opportunity to use for sadhana, to kind of like get your consciousness like focused on a specific day and build up the energies, build up the consciousness within you and the mindfulness. Get excited about it, just like Christmas, okay? So that's why I recommend doing it. I'm going to be staying up that night too, March 8th from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Okay, guys? I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this inspires you to do some sadhana, some mindfulness stuff, some yogic stuff. And I'll see you next time. Hit like, hit subscribe, and hit those kriyas. Peace out.